It's day one of my long walk. About 6:45, I'm getting ready to head out. It's 35 degrees, so I have gloves, and I might wear a mask for extra warmth. And let's go do this. Corner of 8th and Colorado. Across the street and behind me to the north is the former site of University Hospital, where Max spent 3 weeks as a newborn shortly after his diagnosis. Things have really changed in these 36 years. So it's day 2, about 6:35, 35 degrees at our house, and I'm heading out south and southwest today. My goal is to do about 5 miles more than yesterday, so we'll see how that goes. Should be about 60 degrees by the time I get home, so weather has been very tolerable. First leg of the walk is along a gritty stretch of Alameda going west. Lots of traffic. 3 miles. Noticing fresh snow on the mountains. I just reached Belmar Park and will walk off streets for a while. This is a very large and beautiful park with lots of trails, so I'm going to enjoy the break from traffic. Yard art on a grand scale near Belmar Park. I'm resting near a little pond that parallels Yale Avenue before you get to Wadsworth. Thinking I'm about 2 miles, maybe 2.5, from the McDonald's, where I'll stop for a cup of tea and some lunch. I am somewhere between 16 and 17 miles into day 2. And I'm at the lake called Houston Lake, near where Bob and I used to live. And it is so beautiful today. Day 3. It's 10 till 7, and I'm just putting on my shoes and getting ready to head out the door. Going north today and then west up to Regis University and then down to Sloan's Lake and around home. It should be a pleasant 15-mile loop with a high temperature of 70 degrees, I believe, so a little warmer. Just arrived at Regis, about 6 miles from home. It's a beautiful day, and I'm enjoying the walk today. It's a slower pace because there's a lot of uphill to get here. I'm going to walk around the campus a little and enjoy their beautiful arboretum. It's one of the best in the state. So many of the trees are well marked, so you can study the trees in their environment. This beautiful specimen is a sweet gum tree, which I didn't even know would grow in Colorado. It's spectacular and just beginning to leaf out. I should give a little recap of my first 3 days. Everything is going well except for a pretty stiff back. And so I'm going to try to figure out some different stretches when I get home today to try to help alleviate that stiffness. When I leave Regis, it's downhill all the way home until the last 2 miles. So I'm looking forward to that and should be home by early afternoon. It's day 4 and I'm heading for City Park, the northeast sector of Denver. Probably a 10 to 12 mile day today. It's going to be warmer. It's a balmy 48 right now as I'm leaving at 7 a.m. I'm 3 miles in this morning and I'm in the hospital district. Behind me is the Franklin Medical Center and St. Joseph's is off to the side. I'm not feeling 100%, so I may stop at Franklin and get a snack and then maybe head back home and see how it goes. I had a change of plans, a change of direction today. Not feeling great, a little gastrointestinal something or other. So rather than City Park, I decided to swing around to the Botanic Gardens. And I think that will be a delightful way to stroll a bit before heading home. I might get 10 miles. I'll work for 10, but whatever it is, it'll be good. Having all the spring blossoms and the fruit trees in bloom has been really a boost to the morale on a long walk like this. The fragrance of the apples is just amazing. And I've seen some beautiful little redbud trees totally covered with their magenta blossoms. Here's the Botanic Gardens redbud tree and several other beautiful specimens. It's an overcast, cool day, much cooler than I anticipated, which makes it perfect for this kind of walking. An alley of apple trees. A trip to the garden is not complete without stopping by to see the Garish Chihuly glass sculpture that was installed several years ago. I've done a quick 20-minute, 1 mile loop at the Botanic Garden, and now we'll head west toward, I think maybe Lamar's Donuts. So plans changed. Instead of Lamar's, which is a great Denver donut landmark, I'm at Parlor Donuts, which I really love. And I'm gonna have what they call a crony, which is kind of a giant donut hole. Their donuts are made with a croissant-like dough, so they're not a traditional donut, but they are good. That's the beauty of a walk like this. I can be fluid. I'm only a half a mile from home, and I'm gonna finish up here with a little bit of coffee and a crony, and then head home. Day 5. I'm leaving at 6 a.m. Temperature 44 degrees. I'm mixing it up a little today. I'll do a short walk, 5 miles this morning early, and then another 6 miles this afternoon. I have a destination that is 3 miles each way, and that will give me enough miles that only leaves about 10 miles for tomorrow, day 6. So, yay! This morning's 5-mile prelude walk was very pleasant. It was a familiar route that I did many times during the pandemic, and now I'm ready to set out on the second half of today's mileage. It's 11 o'clock and about 70 degrees outside, and no more red coat. I've got my little orange jacket on, and my different sunglasses, and I'm ready to hit the road. I'm walking over I-25 near Bucktail Boulevard. It's very noisy. Thursday's two-part walk is complete, and I just did the math, and my last day, tomorrow hopefully, I need to do 8.19 miles to make my 75. It's Friday, April 29th, and this is my last day, I hope. I need 8 miles and some odd tenths after that. And I'm wearing my special Great Strides t-shirt. I stride until it's done. And that's my goal. I stride today until it's done. And it's going to be a good day because it's going to be the finale. I'm walking down South Broadway this morning on my way to a left turn to take me to Washington Park. Today's tour is Wash Park and Harvard Gulch Park, two really nice green spaces in Denver. I passed Voodoo Donuts a couple of minutes ago. It's 6:30 in the morning. People were walking out with big boxes of donuts and walking in groups to get their morning voodoo fix. It's good to see that place looking so busy. I think this is a cottonwood at West Wash Park. It is ginormous. I'm at Harvard Gulch Park and Golf Course, and there's not a soul in sight compared to Wash Park, where people were all over the place. South Pearl Street is very quiet right now. Unlike other times of the day and night, this place can be a real zoo. It's a very fun neighborhood to visit. I stopped at Duffy Roll, one of my favorite Denver treats. Well, hello. It's 2 weeks about since I finished my long walk, and I have to say it was an amazing experience for several reasons. Partly just to have done it and succeeded at doing 75 miles in 6 days. I set it out as a challenge. I didn't know if I could do this, and it's very gratifying that in my walk of gratitude that I have the health and the skeletal capability and good feet that I could do this and go out and walk every day for 10 to 20 miles. It was amazing. The other thing that was really amazing is the feedback that I have been getting, continue to get from friends who were on the initial mailing list and from other people who knew I was doing this long walk, congratulating me and reaching out with their well wishes and with support for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, of course. Some people that I hadn't heard from or talked to for years. It was really fun to hear from them. I purposely didn't send out my appeal to many of the people who are on Max's fundraising list and who have supported his effort for years and years. But I do want to share with you that you are not omitted because I don't love you and care for you and that you're not really special, but because I didn't want to hit people twice with requests for charitable donations. But I thank you all for your friendship and your love and your support. And if you ever want to do a really long walk, I'd be happy to consult. I don't think I'll walk with you though. That's all.